I never thought that God would speak to me by using snow, but here we are. So if this message is for you, then this message is for you. I'm currently in the process of trusting God for a new car after losing my last one, and it's been very tough for me. Persevering and having faith, the commute back and forth to work when it's raining, when it's storming, thunder, ice. It's hard. Having to remind myself like God hasn't forgotten about me and that this is only a season. About a week or so ago, I was walking home from work. It was super dark outside. It's been snowing here, so the sidewalks are completely covered. Like I'm basically walking on the streets now because where the sidewalks and the grass are, it's completely covered with snow and ice, so I'm walking on the street. So I'm walking home from work and just remember in my mind, just like, Lord, like I cannot wait for the season to be over. Even this morning, commuting to work, it's just a lot. And I'm just like, Lord, I need a miracle. I need a supernatural miracle. Lord, I'm trusting in you. Day later, I'm walking home. Mind you, when I'm walking home from work or when I'm going to work in the morning, I never really see anyone outside besides maybe a few cars. But as far as people walking, there's no one ever outside when I'm commuting to work early in the morning and when I'm coming home from work late at night. So the next day I'm walking home like I always do, but this time while I'm walking on the streets, I'm looking to my right and my left, and you know, where there's snow, there's footprints in the snow. A lot of footprints. There's pairs and pairs of footprints. People going this way, people walking this way in the snow, this way. That's when it hit me. I don't know any of those people who were walking on that snow. I didn't even see them walking on the snow. I don't know what their background looks like. I don't know what walks of life they're from. I don't know what race and ethnicity. I don't know if they're a believer of Christ. I don't know if they're not. I don't know if they live here. Maybe they're visiting. I don't know them. But the fact is that there is evidence that they were here. Sometimes we don't realize that we're not the only one going through life, that we're all going through our own journeys, whether other people see that or not. And sometimes it can be discouraging, especially looking on social media, because a lot of the times people don't share their process. For whatever reason, they don't share their process, but they share their wins. They share their success. You know, half the time you don't know that people are going through what they're going through until they're no longer going through it anymore. So that's what it was like for me. You had this day where I was walking home. The snow is flat. It looks like no one's been there. No one's walked on it. It looks like I'm just going through life by myself. I'm the only one on this journey. The next day, God's reminding me, just because you don't see these people walking on this snow, just because you don't see people walking in their paths, sometimes you might not always see everyone's journey, but it doesn't mean that you're doing life alone. It doesn't mean that God has forgotten about you. Everyone is walking in their own foot trail, whether you see the evidence today of that or not. I love you.